Hi, my name is Carla Edens, and I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. And here's my disposition.
Good evening, Miss Carla. How are you
Hi,
doing?
I'm finding it.
I have a couple of questions that I would like to ask.
Hmm.
This is about your disposition self-assessment survey. It has 5 points. If you strongly agree, agree, undecided, agree, strongly agree.
Okay.
The first question: educators should believe that all students can learn and should set and support realistic expectations for student success. Do you strongly agree, agree, undecided, disagree, or strongly disagree?
I strongly agree. I believe that educators must have a hand in experience in order to educate our students any further. The more experience you have, the better chances you have of reaching all levels of students. If you've never been down, then you don't understand how it really feels to be up.
Thank you. That was a great job. The
Thank you.
second question: educators should be sensitive to individual learning and social needs of students and embrace the cultural diversity of the community. Do you strongly agree, agree, undecided, disagree, or strongly disagree?
I strongly agree. The culture is the background and the foundation of each and every school. Culture at my school is increasing due to we are learning to work with the children as they go through different steps of life, different ACEs. So it's always great to understand the background, and it's always good to go back and teach where you come from. Because me personally, I grew up in the same neighborhood that these children that I teach grew up in. So I know how it feels to see different things that you shouldn't see at a young age.
Hmm. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The third question: should educators should promise social justice and equality, maintain appropriate standards of confidentiality, and exercise fairness in all areas, including assessments? Do you strongly agree, agree, undecided, disagree, or strongly disagree?
I strongly agree. Education is taking a major turn with technology and is allowing the foundation of education to be left behind. Teachers are forced to really just jump into the more technical advances of students rather than building a foundation.
Excellent. Next question: educators should exercise sound judgment and ethical behavior. Do you strongly agree, agree, undecided, disagree, or strongly disagree?
I strongly agree again. Ethical decisions are a must. We as teachers and educators must also show our students empathy because at one point we were children and we tried it all. But now that we teach, we must understand that the children will be children. But it's our job to do as our educators did for us, which is create a path for them to learn and spark their minds to grow.
Great, great. Next question: educators should recognize that reflection combined with experience leads to growth as a professional. Do you strongly disagree, agree, undecided, disagree, or strongly disagree?
You asked me if I strongly disagree twice, but it's okay because I strongly agree. I think that educators should and always should be creative with everything that they do because our children are learning from the the experiences that we've already been through. So if you've never experienced anything, you really can't be a valued teacher.
Great. Next question. Educators should promote and support courtesy and encourage active inquiry. I said that wrong.
Say it again. We had a technical error, but we're back.
Next question. Educators should support. Educators should promote and support curiosity and encourage active inquiry.
True again. I strongly agree with teaching the kids how to be more creative with their learning. I'm a big advocate of get up and move and that starts to get the children to think more so of what is the question asking me? Can I put myself in a position, giving them their real world connection?
Great. Next question. Educators should support. Pause. Next question. Educators should model integrity by their words and actions.
I agree with that as well. As adults, we should always model what we want the students to show us. And even in the school system, as a principal, as a vice principal, even as a teacher, in order to have good followers, you must be a great leader. And modeling integrity within the classroom is the greatest procedure of class.
Great job. Next question. Educators should demonstrate professional friendliness, warmth, and genuine caring in their relationships with others while providing intellectual, emotional, and spiritual support.
Students need a shoulder to cry on sometimes, and they often need a parent where I'm coming from, due to a lot of the parents are either deceased or locked up or they're in foster care. So a lot of kids don't get the love that normally is shown at home. So teachers have the great opportunity to be that listening ear sometimes, or even may be able to help a student in a financial way. But a lot of times, me personally, I go and visit my students' churches, and they enjoy this, and we enjoy the service together, and it brings them a little closer to me.
Next question. Teachers understand the impact of community involvement and servant leadership as it applies to the welfare of others in the educational setting.
I agree. Like I stated, I go throughout the communities, and just this Labor Day, for volunteer purposes, I went to a community center and was able to volunteer my time and deal with a lot of youth and elderly, and I enjoy every moment of it. I understood it. I actually met one of my students' families, and it was just good to see the people that I serve in my own community.
Great job. Next question, and this is the final question.
Okay.
Educators should be committed to the profession of teaching and learning.
I would strongly agree with that as well. We as educators often have to educate ourselves more because technology is taking the place of humans, and we as teachers have the bigger goal of trying to get our children into the tech world so they'll be able to create new jobs and also fix jobs that are already created. So the commitment of the teacher is to be aware of the changes within any system so we can change the system and keep it from breaking.
Well, that concludes our interview, Miss Carla Eddings. You did an excellent job. Thank you for your time, and hopefully, the listeners and the watchers will get some type of knowledge that they could carry on through their educational experience with these students. Thank you. Bye bye.
Well, thank you.